is not allowed.
And it's not optimal either. Really, running, you do a lot of bouncing. Better if you can just kind of glide along, speed walking.
On behalf of the Princeton Merchants Association, we welcome you. This is really to honor the servers, the ladies and gentlemen who greet all the visitors who come to our town and experience this wonderful world-class town. And this is a thank you to them. Enjoy.
I am talking to all the teams. They're so ready. Ready? We're going to have so much fun. We're raising money for 3 local nonprofits. That's right. The waiter or waitress with the most in their glass wins. They're so cute. They're so ready, those teams. They're just
the winning one. And you're racing for?
The Alchemist and Barrister.
Did you do the tryout?
No.
No, you didn't?
I didn't know we could try out.
Yeah, I don't think there was a tryout.
No, there was just a sign up.
Logistically, it's just instead of it being like heavy glass stuff that we were using, we're using plastic stuff so it doesn't break and go everywhere. So it just doesn't have the same weight as a regular glass does. It sounded like fun.
I just know all of them, so I'm just, you know, rooting for them.
Have a good attitude against it. Here's our boss, man behind the scenes.
Here's our boss. Everybody's coming out 3 minutes on.
What's going on? 100%, man. I have the utmost confidence. Look at these guys. These guys are all ready to roll.
Yeah.
Hardest portion?
Yeah.
I think it was training right here. It's kind of like our version of Heartbreak Hill. It's coming up the hill right here. It's towards the end of the marathon.
Dude, that is going to be... Thanks
It's
for
right up
putting
when
that in my head now.
you get around to the bent spoon, and then you start feeling the leg
You
burn.
see the rules if you win the first,
And it's
first
tough.
and
You
second
can't really
and the
kick
first
it into high gear.
Well, and I think we'll be able to tell today. Yeah, well, we're going to be the judge of that. And I think next year they're going to all learn a little something about this year and make it different next year.
Waitresses in town. Not only are they the best waitresses in town, not only are they the fastest on the course, but they're the fastest to deliver food to your table. Fastest with the food, fastest with the drinks. Come to the A&B, Alchemist and Barrister. Everybody put it in here, put it in. Ready? 1, 2, 3, A&B!
Are you going to be racing as well in the whole
No,
outfit?
I don't race. And
No?
Antoinette cares about the people.
About the people.
She does.
The citizens
Did you
are
not know that?
foremost.
Prizes, and there'll be a first and second prize for the men's heats and a first and second prize for the ladies, and there have been a lot of great donations. So the Merchants Association is doing all of the cash prizes. First place is $250 for each first place and $75 for each of the second place winners. And then we have everything ranging from salon treatments with La Jolie, Salon Pure, gift certificates to Witherspoon Grill, Blue Point Grill. The Nassau Inn, who's been a major sponsor, has donated overnight weekend stay with complimentary breakfast for the 2 first place winners. Hamilton Jewelers has done a really nice $50 gift card for the 2 first place winners, which is wonderful. And then we'll also be doing other donated items by way of a drawing with all the rest of the race participants after the event. So everybody's going to leave with something, and we've just had a great turnout and great support from all the merchants and the Merchants Association. Everybody's really done something, either donation of time or gift cards or things along those lines. So we're real happy with what we've got in terms of support from the community. It's been great. It started in France, as you know, and it's a celebration of Bastille Day. But for us, it's also a celebration of the waiters. Our tagline is "Those Who Serve." And we'd love to see this become a French Heritage Weekend, a whole Bastille Day celebration, and everything ranging from tying in the French exhibits at the Princeton Art Museum to our sister city, Comar. There's a lot of great connections. Actually, Princeton, New Jersey is the only sister city to Comar in the United States. There are 7 in Europe. So, and that actually came about during the 100-year anniversary of the dedication of the Statue of Liberty. So there's a lot of meaning towards this community. We'd like to bring it towards a bigger celebration. Baby steps. This is our story.
First time you coming?
No, actually, I remember the last race that we did in 2003. So it's great that they're bringing it back.
Right here in Princeton?
It was right here on Palmer Square, which is a great location for the race, and I think it's wonderful, especially given that there's a sister city relationship with Colmar, France and Princeton Borough, so it's a great way to celebrate the relationship and all the great servers in Princeton.
We didn't do tryouts, we selected from an elite group that we already have on staff, and we were actually doing some calisthenics and some wind sprints in the parking lot earlier. So
nice little warm up.
That's why we have the sweat going on already.
Yeah.
So
got a little serious.
You'll see us the first ones across the line.
Yeah.
Just keep it rolling. That's all.
Number one.
Just keep it rolling.
Number one.
Okay, so now if I wanted to do what you do, what should I know?
you wouldn't be able to do what we're about to do.
One of the sponsor of the race?
I am. We are Bott Beverages. We make Bott water. We're a local company. It's an all-natural vitamin and mineral-enhanced water. We sell all around town to local stores as well as chains like Whole Foods and Wegmans. So this is our first waiter race, and I gotta say, I'm pretty excited.
I just want to say thank you. I also wanted to introduce you to my co-chair of the event, Elizabeth Kasparian. She's going to say a few words because she represents High Tops, which is one of the charities that we've all come out to support.
I just want to give you a little brief introduction to the 3 charities that we're supporting today and thank everyone for coming and making donations. The 3 charities are first Corner House. Corner House for almost 40 years has provided services to adolescents, young adults and their families through our leadership prevention and treatment programs. No one is turned away because of inability to pay, and Gary de Blasio is over at the Corner House table representing Corner House. The second charity that we're supporting today is Sustainable Princeton and the Bring Your Own Bag campaign. Sustainable Princeton's mission is to protect our environment, health, build a strong local economy, and foster a socially responsible citizenry by collaborating with residents, schools, businesses, nonprofits, and municipal government to implement the Sustainable Princeton Community Plan, and we're delighted that they were able to participate. And last is High Tops, the organization I'm representing. High Tops Adolescent Center provides health care for people between the ages of 13 and 26, regardless of their ability to pay. We offer risk reduction and prevention education in schools throughout New Jersey and North Carolina. That's it. The next person I want to introduce to all of you is on the board of the Princeton Merchants Association, and he is representing many restaurants, but mostly his own 3 restaurants. Jack Morrison.
Thank you. On behalf of the Princeton Merchants Association, it's an extension of our thanks to you, the servers, the gals, the gentlemen who greet and are the hospitality side of our community. You are the first people that a visitor coming to this community will meet, and the last person as you go out. Every time you smile and say, "Hi, how are you? Welcome to Princeton," makes that experience remarkable, and one that's better than anywhere else in this state, I would easily say. And we wanted to thank you today. Of course, you're going to have to run your butts off around the corner to try to get $250. But I just wanted every one of you to know how important your job and how vital it is to the success of our community. And your community is our community and vice versa. Thank you. I'd like to introduce Mark Census, our president.
Hey everyone, thanks for coming out today. I don't know if any of you knew how much training has gone into the preparation for tonight, but I went out to dinner a couple times this week, and boy was the service awesome. Order something and they're back, bam, bam, right back. So they've clearly been working out, and hopefully we'll see a lot of fun competitive elements out there on the course today. As Jack mentioned and others mentioned, this is brought to you by the Princeton Merchants Association. The goal of the association is really broad. I mean, our goal is to make Princeton a great place to live and work, and we believe that the local merchants here, the restaurants, the retailers, the service businesses are really part of what makes the fabric of this community so amazing. So that's us. You know, we're all of us on the board here are all merchants ourselves. We want to thank the Palmer Square and the hotel here, the Nassau Inn, for providing us the forum for doing this. And Lori Rabin for kind of the inspiration who brought this up, said it's been 8 years since we did this. Yeah. And of course, an idea is only as good as how it's actioned upon, and the events committee of the board really took it up and really made this happen. Marie Antoinette has agreed to appear again. It's kind of sweated off, but there was a line right here that said "cut here," and we'll be bringing out the guillotine for the first prize winner, getting to pull the string on that. So,
nice. I didn't know that was going to happen.
Yeah, that you wouldn't have volunteered if that had happened. So if any of you didn't notice, the woman in green here. It's not the Incredible Hulk. It is the Statue of Liberty. And one of the things that is significant about this event, you know, it's, as I said, it's a lot of fun, but it's really to commemorate French heritage. The French began doing this waiters race back in the early part of the 20th century to celebrate their servers, whom they believe, you know, one of the things that made French culture so valuable, so important. And this is kind of the result of our partnership with the sister city of Colmar, France, where the architect and designer of the Statue of Liberty comes from. So there is a connection, and we thank Chris for coming out here with her team spirit in costume and very hot green makeup.
Be sure to give her a kiss.
Favorite in the race? I do.